On the second one, which is of deterrence, I think this is something that is now going to unfold because the Pakistanis are almost certainly likely to respond and retaliate, and we will have to take that as it comes. But I think the effort in crafting the narrative in the global community and in trying to posit Pakistan as that epicenter of terror, which needs to be dealt with at a global level, will now go up and it will have to notch up a particular step. And we will have to step up those activities in that particular regard. And this would, at the same time, ensure a longer, medium, and longer term objectives of attaining economic growth and development and becoming a major power.
You know, Ambassador Jayant Das Gupta, if you could give us a sense of Pakistan and its response, saying India has committed an act of war and it's now time for us to retaliate and we must defend ourselves. We're very well within our right to defend ourselves, and we will react and respond at a time and place of our choosing. You know, this response that we will react at a time and place of our choosing, should we take this as a credible statement coming in from a country like Pakistan? And what does this mean in the military doctrine?
Pakistan, I think, as Ambassador Sanjay Bhattacharya just mentioned, it is most likely to retaliate. And obviously, it will take its own time, but not too long to retaliate, because of various reasons. The first reason is that the army, which determines policy of the state, if I may say so, rather than the other way around, the state deciding the policy for the army is losing credibility. It has got a bloodied nose in Balochistan. It is facing a lot of trouble on the Afghan border. It's facing deep trouble in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So in order to restore its credibility and to divert the attention of the people, I think this attack in Pahalgam was engineered by the army through its non-state actors, as it wishes to call its terrorist wing, which is, I think, a wing of the Pakistan army. Now, the issue is that in order to further its objective of diverting attention, of restoring its credibility, and to whip up the patriotic fervor in Pakistan, it has to show some aggressive intent and action. So it will definitely attack, that is my reading, and it will do so. It has to, in doing so, it has two options. India has refrained, I think, from, and it has come out in all the statements, from attacking any Pakistan army establishment. It has only targeted terror camps. And Pakistan, of course, has been saying that they don't have any terror camps. And it is only the civilians who have been targeted. So that is, of course, Pakistan's way of putting things across. Now, the point is that Pakistan has two options, as I was saying. One, to target Indian terrorist establishments, of which there are none. India doesn't harbor terrorists, as Pakistan has been doing for decades. The second option is to attack military installations, strategic installations. And I think Pakistan may be tempted to go down that path and attack military establishments, especially in the northern and western sectors. But I don't rule out the possibility of its using its non-state actors in Bangladesh also to launch some attack in the eastern or northeastern part of India. So that is something which we need to be guarding ourselves against.
A quick word from General Raj Shukla. We're looking at Pakistan now trying to lap up sympathy from countries across. They've been constantly playing the victim card, saying India's internal hand, we are being blamed for nothing, and we will retaliate because it's an escalation that India has shown, we will respond. Now, do you believe globally Pakistan has any standing when it says we are not involved in harboring terror? How far do their comments or their statements really hold water?
Let me just say how I view the salience of what happened in the early hours of this morning. Many years back, Mr. KPS Gill, the super cop, had said that you will not win the war on terror by merely running after terrorists. You will win the war by overwhelming the adversary. And, this Operation Sindoor has helped convert that manifest wisdom into a strategic reality. I therefore think this is a seminal moment in our statecraft as also in our war of terror. You see, what's happened is that in the unfolding of the what I call calibrated military kinetics, we have set new normals in terms of execution and in terms of deterrence. If you see the target array, while it was confined to the terror ecosystem, we have expanded the swath greatly from Muzaffarabad to Sialkot, Kotli, all the way down to Bahawalpur. And the manner, look at the symbolism. When we say Operational Sindoor, we have shown a national resolve to avenge the losses and grief of our young brides. And I think the real icing on the cake is, at least based on the information that is available so far, that the military execution was pretty outstanding. To me, it seems an 8 on 10, if not a 9 on 10. The way we synchronize sensors, shooters, leveraging of human and space in ISR platforms, loiter munitions, drones, in that half an hour of, PAR packaged or a half an hour of, powerful precision strikes, we have delivered a very profound message. Look at the gaps in the Pakistani AD system. Where was their HQ9? So I really think it has been quite an outstanding success. And what it has really done, that is the real point, depending on the escalation. Have we sent a message to Pakistan that under this nuclear cover, which is actually a schoolboy bluff, can you go on this terror rampage? That is the real point. And if we deter Pakistan from that, we would have re-established deterrence. And in a larger sense, I think, it is also a strategic evolution in our statecraft. I remember 2611. I was a colonel when Parakram happened, when we were mobilized, the Kaluchak military station was hit, and we did nothing. So that, impression of a soft state, that is steadily changing. And we are becoming a state that is powerful, restrained, calibrated, but with one clear message, at least to Pakistan, that kindly don't mess with us. I think
I suppose Pakistan knows that way too well, because in a conversation which we played out for our viewers a little earlier to a media person abroad, he says that we are not the ones who escalated. It was India who escalated. If they back down, then we will back off.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what we've told him. We retain what is known as escalatory dominance, which is what? That, listen, we have hit your terror targets. We had other choices. We exercise restraint. You want to escalate, come. We are waiting for you. We have the escalatory dominance. He has to respond. In the military dynamics, that is hugely important. So the whole politico-military orchestration of this strike, at least on the information base so far, I think is rather brilliant.